Hi folks, it's Margaret from M.E.s Orchids. Just been watching one of the Rogers videos and he's got a mount there with one or two roots that he thinks is something's nibbing at. I've got the same here with this mounted one. Anyway, so I brought it down into the kitchen and it's got this sheath on here. As you can see also there, but I've just pulled this sheath back here and I don't know whether it'll focus when I go in. Let's just come back a little bit, see whether it'll, there. I can't believe it, just look at that. Now it's full of, I mean they could be mealy bugs, I'm not sure what they are, but look at it, it's covered all around the side. And that's why they always recommend about getting rid of these sheaths. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to pause the video. I'm going to take it off its mount. I'm going to get rid of these sheaths, and then I'll see what else is lurking. I do know, because I've had this outside, and it's got some woodlice in it. Because every time I bang, I tap it because I know there's woodlice in there, they scurry all about. I try and get hold of them and I'm sure there's still some more woodlice in there. Look at that, oh, I can't believe. So, and it's the woodlice that could be just nibbing at these roots. So I'll just pause now, and then I shall come back shortly. So I'm here again, and I've just wiped everything down, sterilised these cutters, the secateurs there. I've got my gloves ready, and I've got some hydrogen peroxide, 3%. So I shall get the gloves back on and I shall get started. See you shortly. So there she is. She's, I don't know whether it's a bash here, but right in that little hole there, there's a woodlice. And usually when I tap like this, they start to scurry. Ooh, look, you've got something there moving. So what I'm going to do now, we take a look at her. Got some good roots that are actually attached to this mount. So I'm going to have to give her a good cleaning. See if I can get rid of that woodlice that's there somewhere. I knew I'd got one. Like I say, I've been banging away. And they just seem to hide in the little crevices down there. But there's some, as you can see, there's some dead roots. So I'll finish taking it off this mount. Well, actually I might not completely take her off the mount because some of these roots are viable and they've made their way down into the crevices, so I shall just have to decide what I'm going to do. But she'll certainly get a good spray of the hydrogen peroxide, and I'll just give her a good going over, and then I shall be back again. Right, I've found where the little tykes are hiding. I don't know whether you can see, there's a There, look. Let me just see if I can hold this tablet still enough. And whether I can just get the light to show. Ah, there. Well, there's one of them. There's two actually together. Just tucked up here. There they go. So they could be the ones who are nibbing these roots here. I shall get rid of them in a minute. Just shows you, you see. Oh, look at it. And I mean, another only ruddy woodlice, excuse my language, but oh, look at that. Oh, God, it's scurrying everywhere. Oh dear. Right, I shall have to get the peroxide going now. Otherwise they'll be running over the cooker. Bear with me again. So I've tried to get into all the nooks and crannies and been very careful not to damage these two new growths I've got. Trying to pull the sheaths back off some of the pseudobulbs. See, she may just have a little bit of a sheath there. So what I've got is I've sprayed her now, and I've cut away most of this cork bark and all the rubbish here, and I've got a basket here, so I'm going to manoeuvre into that basket and show you the finished product, because she's got, well, you can see there with the light, she's got some roots that have really anchored into this piece of bark, and I really don't want to disturb those. I think she'll be fine. I shall just have to keep my eye on her. So I should be back when I've just potted her up. Well, as you can see, this is the finished product. It's certainly taken me a while to do it. If I go in there, you see pulling that sheath back, there's the new eye there developing, and that's the new growth that side. And let's just turn around now, see if we can find that other growth. Oh yeah, she's tucked just in there, can you see her? So what I've just done is she's anchored into this little basket. She won't fall out. I'll just put her, I've just tucked her in this little cup at the moment. What's that on there? Oh, that's nothing. Some of these sheaths are very hard to get right down at the bottom. Now look at that thing there, that white thing. Just let me have a look. Oh, that's all right. That's just the light of the camera. Just hold on. What I'm going to do, I'm just going to get my magnifying glass out. Just hold on. You do get paranoid. But I've got the magnifying glass up here, as you can see, and I'm checking her all out now. Some of the roots are still desiccated and a bit brown there, but I think she'll be fine now. I will keep my eye on her and put her up in the orchid room. And thanks for bearing with me. And hopefully now she'll respond, and I must just remember to put her tag in. but she's all clean now, and just shows you. I'm not sure whether the woodlice would have made any difference to her roots. That's where you can see where I had all the well, I don't know what you call them, whether they were mealy bugs or whether it was scale, but I'll certainly keep my eye on them. So it just shows you've got to be super vigilant all the time. Anyway, I thought I'd just take you with me and just to show you how easily it is to miss things. So from me to you, enjoy your orchids. Bye for now.